What is up, y'all? This is a video just talking about the cosmetic culture that we currently live in, the cosmetic enhancement surgery culture, the artificial, anything artificial that is kind of overused in today's culture. And I want other people's opinion too, but I'm going to give you mine, obviously. And I will tell you, I think it's gotten way out of hand. It's gotten way out of hand. And I'm talking about the butt jobs, the BBLs. They're not just BBLs. There's different types of implants. I don't know the names of all the different treatments, or actually, I don't know why I called it a treatment. It's not a treatment, but the different things that they're doing to enhance their butts. You know, it used to be like the breast implant thing was really big for quite a long time. And now the butt thing is really, really big. There's a lot of that going on. I remember for a while there was I don't know, they do different things with their stomachs. You know, those lipo and several other things. And some of those were not cosmetic. Some of those were health based. Some of them were recommended by doctors. I'm not here to tell you about those things that you should or shouldn't do, because if a medical expert, a doctor tells you that it's the best thing to do health-wise, I'm not going to say otherwise. But these cosmetic surgeries, such as the butt jobs and the breast implants, these don't fall under that category. These are strictly cosmetic. I will tell you that I think they look horrible. I mean, that's an opinion. That's not really a fact. That's more like an opinion. But that's beside the point. Forget about that part. I think psychologically, this is terrible for our society. It's terrible for the culture, for young people. If you develop the mindset that cosmetic surgeries and parts that you have to go to the store to buy are what defines beauty and what is going to determine if you are beautiful, if you are attractive. And this stuff is not just women. There's a lot of men kind of increasing their cosmetic game when it comes to these, surgeries or just adding stuff to themselves. Now, I don't say much about, makeup or wearing certain clothes and stuff like that. That does enhance your look sometimes, but I don't see it as an issue. I don't think it damages you at all, really. In some ways, some of that stuff does, but it's a separate category. But I'm mainly talking about the people who, have to go purchase a new butt job and do breast enhancements and go to the beauty supply store and buy wigs, buy weaves, buy lashes, buy this, buy that, buy all this different stuff. And then after that, they walk around and see themselves as a beautiful woman now. As before that, they didn't really look at themselves as being at that beauty standard. I think that is psychologically damaging to our culture. And I think we've taken it way too far. They're just doing it way too often. Now, when you look at young girls like teenagers or middle school age kids, they are enhancing themselves from the standpoint of beauty supply store. I think the lashes thing, I think they're going too far with it. No, I don't. I think it looks horrible, but that's not really my point. My point is I think it's psychologically damaging to the mind when you buy into this idea that is what I need to do. If I'm going to be a beautiful individual, if I'm going to be a beautiful girl, I need to go buy these parts. I need to buy those lashes. I can grow hair and all this, but I don't need that. I need to buy their hair. That is what's going to make me beautiful. Like I said, I personally think these hair jobs look awful, but like I said, if you don't think they look horrible, you think they look great, look at the other part of it. Look at the psychological part of it. I think it's psychologically damaging. I think it's terrible. I don't like it. And I think it's a bigger problem than people realize it is. I really do. I think it's horrible for our culture, for our society, for people to buy into this sort of belief system that that is what I need to do if I'm going to be beautiful enough. And some people are going to say, that's not what it is. There's no different. This is just what they feel like doing. This is just what they're into. They like it. Let them do it if they want to. Well, of course I'm going to let them do it. I don't have a choice but to let them. I can't stop them. That's kind of like not what my point is. I just don't think it's healthy for the mind to be this into something like that. Now, I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't used as much as it is. It is extremely overused, especially the butt jobs. I'm saying butt jobs because some of them are different. Some are BBLs, some are other things. I'm not good at identifying what is what, but I can look at somebody and tell you a lot of times that they did something to their butt, and whichever procedure it was, I don't always know what it is because I'm not good at that. But so I just put them in one category and say butt jobs, and I think they've just gotten out of hand. Some of them look awful, and you got to understand you're stuck with that. You can't reverse it back, But like I said, leave a comment. Give me your opinion. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? Do you think I'm overlooking this? Do you think I'm right? Let's talk about your standards. Are you against the idea of somebody doing this? If your daughter wanted this, would you try to persuade her out of it? Would you say, oh no, it's her choice, it's not that big of a deal? How do you view this? Where are you at on this? Either opinion you have, whether you agree or disagree with my, I just moved the camera, whether you agree or disagree with my stance. If you disagree, there's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me why you disagree. Say, no, you're incorrect on this because this, that, and the third. If you think my view is idiotic, you can say that too. I'm not, so sensitive that some opinions are not accepted. Every word is accepted here. I'm willing to accept anything as long as it's coming from your mind, your heart, and this is what you believe. Go ahead and put it in. Don't try to be thoughtful. Don't get something that's going to flag anything or get the video flagged or get yourself flagged. If it's going to cause that type of harm, obviously you don't want to put it on there because they have rules on YouTube too, but not my rules, but YouTube's rules. But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it's being overused. It's overdone. It's too much. And I really wish it would stop. I think we need to leave it alone. I think natural beauty looks way better anyway. It's better for you mentally to, embrace and enjoy your natural beauty. If you want to work out, exercise, do these, or just accept what your genetic features have. I think if you give yourself a chance to accept it, let yourself get a little bit older, and you know what, this ain't so bad. This is a good look. This can be beautiful. This can be accepted. This is nice, Give yourself a chance to develop that stance. Don't be so quick to get a surgical enhancement because, like I said, I think it's unhealthy for the mind. I don't think it's the best influence for young people when they start believing that that is what defines beauty and that is where it's at. Anyway, that's this video. Subscribe to this channel. We're going to be dropping a lot of content. The painful truth. And everything isn't going to be painful, but we're giving you real honest opinions, real honest views. We're going to be touching on race subject, political subject, stuff like this, relationship-based stuff. There's going to be a variety of stuff that we're going to talk about on this channel.